Anamorphosis is basically an artistic device. It developed during the Renaissance in Europe. In this, an image is constructed, drawn, or let us say painted in such a way that it is not directly or readily visible. But when you look at that portrait or the painting from a particular point of view, from one side, or say in the reverse way, or in the mirror, then this image becomes visible or clear to you. So that is anamorphosis. I have added a picture on my posts on the channel page. So there you can see an example of this. The painting is dated 1533 called The Ambassadors. In this, a picture of a skull is hidden in the foreground. It's a 1533 picture, as I said, but many people would like to credit Leonardo da Vinci, the genius that it was, with the origins of that genre. That is, or it's not a genre, subgenre or device. So anamorphosis. Da Vinci, for instance, we know he had his notebooks, which you cannot read readily, but the letters become readable only when you hold them before a mirror, because mirror gives us a distorted image, actually not the direct image. We do not understand when we see ourselves, but if you write something or take a book to the mirror, it will become clear. All those theories in science are there. So Leonardo da Vinci, the genius that he was, he wrote his notebooks in such a way that he learned that style of writing, letters from the reverse side, and the writing is also from the reverse side, that it can become readable only when it is put into a mirror. So that is anamorphosis. Interestingly, however, today also, for example, the logos can be an example of anamorphosis. Logos are not often very clear unless you look at them from a particular angle. There could be many other examples. Some photos you can look from one side, then it becomes clear. And more interestingly, of late, many AI generated pictures are coming, especially of gods and goddesses, but also of actors and actresses. When you look at it, they give instructions on social media that close your eyes and look, then you can see what it is or who it is. So that can also be an example of anamorphosis. Now, Jacques Lacan, the famous psychoanalyst, used this term to mean desire's inability to perceive or understand what it actually wants. Very interesting. As we all know, desire is a huge term, is an all-encompassing term almost in Lacan. So, but then desire often does not know what it desires. So he used this anamorphosis and that very picture, the ambassadors, the skull that is hidden there. You have to make some effort to see that skull. So he used that picture as an example of his thesis that desire often does not understand what it desires. So thank you so much.